So this guy is back again. Now he's on the car, jumping on it, the car that he sold to some people. And now he is on the car. Call the cops. Call the cops again. So he leaves. Or so we think. So homeboy leaves. At this point, it's and like I mean the front desk people like, was it before or after the cops came? The cops came. I don't know when the cops came, if they came the first day or not. I want to say they did briefly, but he was gone by that point. So I'm in my car. This is later, like 45 minutes later. Oh, that's where I was. I was in the car smoking. The girls had just left, and I saw them leave, and they walked right by my car. And I said, hey, they said, thanks, for all, for earlier, all that. I'm like, yeah, it's cool, whatever. They leave. A minute or two after they leave, I'm in my car, and I'm kind of sitting down low, and I'm in this one spot. I see homeboy come back. He walks right by my car. Doesn't see me. He goes right by. He goes to like where the room is. I'm like, what's homeboy doing back here, right? So I drive by. I come out the parking lot, and I go do a loop around, And I call the front desk guy. I'm like, hey, front desk guy, remember crazy guy? He's back. Because at this point, everybody knows him as crazy guy. And we refer to him as such. So, yeah, I call the front desk, I let him know. I do a loop around, and then, right when I get back to the hotel, like as I'm coming back to where the parking lot is, I see him leaving the parking lot. So at this point, I see him walking up the road. So I'm like, okay, he's walking. So I kind of I just keep driving. He doesn't notice me, but he's got like a bag at this point now. Apparently he had gone in the room and I think took something, I don't know what, but so he's got a little bag under his arm. This guy, yeah, breaking and entering. So he goes, and so they left their window open and he went through the screen because it's an outdoor motel, which I don't know why they would do that. Maybe, I don't know if he just popped it, you know what I mean, but whatever. I didn't ask them, So, I come back to the hotel, or I follow him. I see he goes to a bus stop like a block up. Keep in mind, they still have the car at the hotel, you know what I mean? So, and the cops even came that day, and they had talked to them a little bit. The girls showed the cops the pink slip, told them the whole thing. They said, okay, well, sounds legit. Sounds, they saw that. So, homeboy's at the bus stop. I go, okay, he's done, right? I come back, I see one of the dudes, I say, hey, yo, homeboy I see them, they came back. I said, hey, so-and-so, that guy was just here. Anyway, they come back out, they say, oh yeah, it looks like he went into our room, a bunch of shit was thrown around. So I'm like, oh. So, maybe he was looking for the pink slip or the contract, or his phone, probably something like that. I think he actually did go back in and take the phone. I can't remember exactly, but anyway, so he's gone. I come back, tell him, he's like, yeah. I leave again. This time it's like maybe 2 in the morning. Maybe 2 in the morning at this point. I leave. I don't know. I either go to In-N-Out or Del Taco, which probably Del Taco. I think that, yeah. I went to Del Taco. It was a little bit further away. It's 24-hour. 2 or 3 in the morning. I come back. I see one of the dudes from the cool dudes, one of the dudes I made friends with, the dude that was giving me dabs. We were smoking. He's like, hey, we'll smoke. I go, yo, homeboy came back earlier, right? Talking about that time we went in the room. He goes, oh yeah, I know. You did just now. I'm like, wait, what do you mean just now? He's like just now. I'm like, no, I'm talking about earlier. He goes, no, I mean just now. I go, wait, what do you mean just now? Because I just got back from the food run at like 3 minutes. Sorry, the video stopped. So, he's out. He goes, so he get like out there smoking a cigarette, and he says, he's standing like in the corner in the cut because this room kind of like, it's almost like there's like it's like the end of a hallway that only has a space for 2 rooms, so it's like a little cul-de-sac at the end of a hallway, but it's only like a short one, so it's like a little cut. And he's in that cut smoking a cigarette, and around the corner, he sees a guy pop up wearing a fucking mask and holding a pair of scissors. And who do you think that guy is? I'll give you one guess. He likes to stand on top of cars that he sells people and want back the next day. So, homeboy apparently came with a mask at night. I think his idea was to try to scare them because, again, so he comes with a mask and Jason's standing there and he's like, the fuck are you doing? Like, he goes like that, and, he takes the mask off and it's like that, the kid takes the mask off and it's him. And he's like, what the fuck are you doing back here? He's like, get the fuck out, because, like, seriously, like, what are you doing back here with a fucking, So he starts getting into it. The guy starts yelling at him with the mask, crazy boy. He starts saying more gang shit, apparently, that he's, like, connected. Some guy upstairs, like, this is what the guy told me because I'm not there. He goes, some guy upstairs heard him, and he came down. Some big black dude apparently that was like actually in the gang that guy was pretending to be in, and he called him out on it, and he was like, "Are you from there?" He goes, and he started like being like, "Who do you know?" And the guy's like, he's like, the guy's like, I don't know, he basically chased him out of there, you know. And so I'm like, dude, what the hell is going on here, right? This is like my first day back in LA, and I'm like going from like the chill beach town to like this shit. Anyway, that's weird enough. So I'm like, okay, weird. I go to sleep, right? I wake up to a phone call on my phone at 8 in the morning. And this part, I think I will actually go to the car for, because I got 2 of these bad boys and I don't want to sit in this room anymore. And I can't smoke in here. To be continued.